On behalf of the community, regardless of where we're sitting tonight and who we're sitting with, we are overjoyed and so happy and so pleased to be here. And all we can tell you, and to all the Chachamim and the Kollel, and all the people that administrate the Kollel, is thank you, thank you, thank you. When I first stepped into the Yachad Kollel, it was a place where you could find many role models. For me, they were role models, people who I could relate to because of their background, but people who I could aspire to because of what they have achieved in spirituality. He didn't want to just make money. He wanted to make an impression for our community, to be living proof that the demanding and sometimes unforgiving world of business, in that world, a person does not have to lose his values in order to make his livelihood. Brian Tabaroki was born in Los Angeles in 1987. He went to the Jewish elementary school here in Los Angeles, in Pacific Palisades. And he started public school and high school. And his father very much wanted Brian to continue his Torah education, even though he was going to public school. So at that time, Brian signed up for a once-a-week learning charuta with Rabbi Shlomo Zargari in the Yachad Kollel. Torah is infectious. Once a week was not enough for Brian. So in addition to his Sunday lessons, he began studying Torah daily. Chumash, the commentary of Rashi, the commentary of Ramban, Mishnayot, are all areas into which Brian delved in the zechut of his weekly study with Rabbi Shlomo Zargari. And he did this while at the same time making phenomenal advances in his education and in his business. He earned a Bachelor's of Arts from UCLA in history, and then in 2009, Brian was accepted to the Master's of Science in Real Estate Development program at Columbia University in New York City. That program is housed in the Graduate School of Architecture, Planning, and Preservation at Columbia, which is a world-renowned nexus for the real estate development community. At Columbia, Brian was not happy just doing well in his studies. He became a community organizer for the students in the program. Jewish students in that program composed about 30%. Brian took them in groups out to dinner, gave them lulav and etrog to shake, organized activities around the Moadim, and became a kind of Kiruv rabbi himself in that context, a role model for others. After having earned his degree at Columbia, when he returned to Los Angeles in 2010, Brian became a subtle and humble, yet effective and active leader. He participates in the Nessah Yisrael Teen Advisor Program, the Nessah Yisrael Annual Career Program, and the Nessah Yisrael Tefillin Club. In fact, in many of those cases, he is the program, the founder, or either the founder or the main member of those programs. Brian has served on the Nessah Yisrael Young Professionals Board and is also a member of the Eish Torah Executive Committee. I'm going to just close by saying that more than anything, Brian, you and young people like you give us hope that everything we are trying to build in our community today will be received and advanced by those people who will be the heirs of our community tomorrow. I would like to invite Harav Shlomo Zargari and Harav Shemuel Achamzadeh to come up and present a gift to Brian Tabaroki, and I'd like to invite Brian to come up and receive the gift.
Brian, the plaque award, the Young Leadership Award presented to Mr. Brian Tabaroki in recognition of your leadership and supporting Torah study and outreach activities. You are a true role model for the youth of our community. Yachad Kollel and Outreach Center, annually for November 19, 2014.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and good evening. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for bringing me to this place in my life and for guiding me in everything. I'm very grateful. Receiving such an award from such a prestigious organization that does so much for our community really is very special to me. It marks a special time in my life. I am especially grateful for the amazing people that have brought me and guided me this far. I would like to thank my mother and father and sisters for always being there for me by my side. I would like to thank the rabbis of the Kollel, all of them, particularly Rabbi Levi Chaim, the Rosh Kollel, Rabbi Shem Tov, the director, and specifically, especially, Harav Shlomo Zagari for being my personal rabbi. Studying with over the last 10 years. I would like to thank Harav David Shofet for being one of the great leaders of our community, Rabbi Weiss, Rabbi Nessah. I would like to thank our guest speaker, who I think is a surprise, and our MC, Mr. Juben Mirage, an amazing attorney, one of the top attorneys here in Los Angeles, graduating from Yale University. It's truly an honor. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone here. Thank you so much for all of your support. When a real estate developer wants to build or renovate a building, first they must examine the blueprints that the architect drew up. Only after studying and analyzing the blueprint can the developer begin to build the building or renovate the building, whatever it may be. And if in the future there's an issue that might come up with the finished product, we always come back and look at the blueprint and see, where is the issue? Can we fix it? And we take it from there. The Jewish people also have an accessible blueprint. What is this blueprint? It is called the Torah. It's actually called the blueprint of creation. It is called a blueprint because first Hashem wrote the Torah and then created the world based off of the Torah. Everything in our lives is inside of this. We should try to read and reread the Torah and analyze it and see what we can understand and see how we can apply it to our lives. We can use this blueprint given to us by God to achieve our greatest potential and perfection in life. Finally, it is when we study and follow this blueprint that we are able to fulfill our purpose by showing the world how great the Jewish people are and by showing the world how great Hashem really is. I close with this. That which makes life precious and worthwhile is the ability to give, to reach out to others, and to continue God's creative process. The blueprint that I speak so highly of is represented by Yachad Kollel. They are sitting inside of the architect's office. They study the blueprints and teach them to us. So follow them around. Ask them questions. Learn from them. You will see blessings in your life that you never thought were imaginable. I would like to thank everybody for coming, and I would like to urge everybody to continue financially supporting our architects, our rabbis, who put so much time for our community. Although we have done so much, we know that there is always more to do. God willing, hopefully we can continue this communal journey and keep our triumph going. Thank you very much.
Now I'd like to invite everyone to turn their attention to the screen.
Feel good, baby. It's my homie right there. That's my homie. Not your homie, my homie, baby.
Maybe nominated for the Academy
Yeah,
Award.
boy.
Let me see.
Mazel tov, Brian. Congratulations.
See the model though, baby. Model though.
Love you. You did great.